What's going on, guys? Chase Ghost Picks Against the Spread, ghostpicksats.com, coming to you for Saturday, 13th of April. Let's get into some action today, guys. Let's do a quick recap of yesterday. Yesterday's free play, Philadelphia Phillies on the run line. Easy pick. They won 9-1, I believe. Easy win. Marlins are the worst team in baseball. I think that closer to the end of the season, we'll see teams like Baltimore and even Seattle, believe it or not, be right there with them. But as of right now, there is no team that's as bad as the Marlins. Bullpens to pay attention to. Kansas City's the worst bullpen in baseball. So just keep that in the back of your mind. And yesterday, 9-1 winner. That was a premium play. It was on the premium card. We had 3 plays yesterday in baseball. We had that one. Our top tier play was Kansas City and Cleveland over 7.5. Some of the people that didn't bet it until right before the game started even got it as high as 8.5 because it shot up right there at the end. Either way you got it, there were 7 runs in by the second inning. Easy top tier blowout over. And we did take Cleveland yesterday. I knew going into it that Kansas City was putting their best foot forward as far as the pitching that was going on the mound. So I felt like Kansas City had the upper hand at the beginning of the game, pitching-wise. And I never expected their bats to come alive quite as much as they did. But I really thought that once the bullpen took over for Kansas City, it would be all downhill for Cleveland just to be able to rake. So we did have Cleveland minus 150, so that did not come through. But another 2-in-1 day in baseball. Another winning day. Easy profit, big top tier winner yet again. And then we did drop our first NHL playoff game. Columbus is playing lights out. Columbus winning the first game of that Tampa Bay series. I really thought that Tampa Bay was going to come out and just show no mercy. And I'm not saying they didn't try, but Columbus just absolutely throttled them. I mean, from the very start. I didn't catch the first period of that game. I cut it on in the second period, and it was already 4-0, I believe. Ended up being a 5-1 victory by Columbus. Columbus now gets to go back home with all the momentum in the world, having breathing room, being up 2-0 in a series against which was considered the best team in hockey. I don't know, guys. I don't know that Tampa Bay's got it in them. It always seems like Tampa Bay, when they go into the postseason as the best team in hockey, they end up getting beat by a team that no one would expect them to get beat by. Getting beat in the first round is not something that I would have expected. And I still don't know that it'll happen. But right now, I will not be laying any money on Tampa Bay. Going into the game in Columbus, the first one, excuse me, we'll have to see what the line does. But I'm interested in backing Columbus just because of the breathing room, how relaxed they'll be able to be because there's no pressure on them right now. And if they go up 3-0 in this series with yet another home game to play, it's over. Columbus is going to take it. So today, what do we have? We have possibly a hockey play. We'll see. Got one that I'm zoned in on. We'll just see how the numbers fly with that one. It's NBA playoff time. We will have at least one NBA play, possibly 2, and then we'll have a normal slate of baseball games. Probably 3 baseball games, maybe a 4th. So jump on the day package, the weekender package, whatever you want to do. Best bang for your buck. Go buy the entire MLB season. Get with the MLB god. And within the first week, when you've made your money back that you've invested, you'll thank me. And let's see what else we got. Oh, and it's a NASCAR day today. So tonight at 7:30 is the NASCAR race, the big one. It's not on Sunday this week. So once I get my normal card out and get all that done for the day, probably right around noon, I will then get on the phone with Patrick, my NASCAR guy. He's already got plays circled and kind of zoned in on and drivers that he's looking at, and we'll make a final decision and we'll get that out to the NASCAR people. If you want the NASCAR package, $50, go grab it. It's on the website. Last 2 weeks, we've cashed in big in NASCAR. 2 weeks ago, we had Denny Hamlin at 15-1 odds, won the race outright. We also had 2 head-to-head matchups that won, as well as an over-under on the lead changes. And that was at Texas. And then last week at Bristol, we had Kyle Busch plus 330. Not near as profitable odds, but still plus money all the way, still a winner. And then 2 head-to-head matchups that won as well, one being plus money. And then we also won our lead change prop bet as well. We have only had, well, no, we haven't had a week where we didn't make money in NASCAR. It just seems like the last few weeks in particular, we've just been raking in with very, very substantial odds coming through. So don't miss out on that. It's where you can invest a little bit of money. You don't break your bankroll. You go out there, you got a couple $100 in action, and you've got the potential to go out there and make profit that is unreal compared to what you can do in a normal sport. I'll give you a futures play right now. I think Golden State wins the NBA Finals. You're welcome. I just don't think that any team is near as good as them. I don't think that Boston can compete with them. I don't think that Milwaukee can hang with them. They don't have the stamina for them. Nobody is going to go into Oracle and just keep winning. So if you want a futures bet right now, take Golden State. They're going to win it all. You heard it here first. And everybody's really, the people that I've talked to, they don't like that because they're like, oh, Golden State's just, they thought they were too good. Now you've got teams, the NBA is becoming more competitive, yada, yada, yada. No, it's not. No, it's not. Golden State is still a super team and no one else is. That's just the way it is. So let's get into free play. Let's check a couple of lines. Good slate of baseball games on today. Obviously, games starting at 1 o'clock Eastern time. I'm going to give you a couple little plays here. CC Sabathia on the mound for the New York Yankees, going up against Nova, right-handed pitcher for the White Sox. So we've got a lefty-righty matchup today. Not going to be the greatest weather in New York as far as temperature goes. Matter of fact, let's check that temperature. Actually, it's come up a little bit. So we're probably going to be sitting right around 55 degrees, which is beautiful for them. It's going to be cloudy. Wind's going to be non-existent, so you're not going to have the wind as a factor blowing in or out, which is good. I think that the lefty matchup, because right now, New York's bats have not come alive. They're hitting left-handers well, though. I think that they get to Nova and get to him early. I think that the White Sox play a little bit more of a competitive game than most people would think. But CC, it's his last year, so every time he steps on the mound in front of the organization that he loves so much, he's going to go out there to absolutely give it his all. If there's anybody that I respect, even though I'm not a Yankees fan, I love CC. CC has shown just over the years just the heart and the grit and the work ethic that he has and how good of a pitcher he really is. And even at his age, you don't want to see 90-mile-an-hour sliders coming from CC. He'll take your fucking head off. So right now the line's sitting, and it's dropping. It opened at $1.85. It's dropped to $1.65. We're going to get plus 120 if we take the run line with CC, and I'm going to do it. This obviously is not my favorite play of the day. It's not on my card as far as a premium play, but I did put money on it. Everybody knows I play a dime on premiums, 3 dimes on top tiers, 5 dimes or higher on red alerts. I don't have a dime on this game. I've got $500 on it, but I have money on it. So that's why I definitely wanted to give it out because it may not end up on my card. Definitely zoned in on a top tier play in an early game. And we just got a really good slate. It's really good pitching matchups today. So love that. As far as some leans for you, I'm going to lean under in the Tampa Bay game because Snell's on the mound, obviously. I don't see Toronto's bats being able to do anything at home. And Toronto really hasn't hit well at home anyway. Now you're going up there against Blake Snell, one of the most dominant pitchers in baseball. You've got a total sitting at 8, which is, opened up at 7.5, went to 8. That concerned me a little bit because the Rays are starting to come to form as far as hitting goes. But it seems like when Snell's on the mound, they don't have to try to produce as much run support because they know what he's going to do. So I lean, it's not a premium play, but I lean under 8 in the Tampa Bay Blue Jays game. Obviously, Yankees run line, that's your official free play for the day. And then another lean for you. I lean over, believe it or not, in the Orlando Magic's Toronto Raptors game. Opened up at 216. It's all the way down to 213. I think this is the Sharps playing with us a little bit. I think they'll come in and hammer it late on the over. Orlando scores well. Toronto scores well at home. We know there's going to be defense played. This is the playoffs now. This is not regular season. There's going to be defense, and you have two teams that know how to play it when they want to. But I think, from three, I think there's going to be a lot of three balls today. I think both teams are going to be able to be successful from it, and I lean over. So there you go. Official free play. We're going to take the Yankees on the run line. We're going to get plus money, and we're going to do it on the back of CC Sabathia, somebody that I'm definitely going to hate to see, step down from his role as a pitcher and a professional baseball player. But let's enjoy it while it lasts. Weekender package, go get it, $99. You get today, tomorrow, all plays. NASCAR is not included. That's completely separate. If you want the NASCAR plays, $50, go get them. They will probably be released between 2 and 3 o'clock this afternoon. Race starts at 7:30 p.m. And for anybody that's jumping on like the weekender stuff and they're signing up, 6:30, 7 o'clock at night, like this past week, or yesterday, for instance, I had some people sign up late, and, once it came through and their payment was processed, I received the invoice. My plays had already gone. So I'm not going to send you out the card when you can't play it. So obviously, we roll it in. We'll send you the plays the next day. So just keep that in mind. If you want plays for today and tomorrow, you better jump on early, because come 1 o'clock, plays are going to be going. If you buy it at 3 o'clock, we're going to have later action, so I'm going to send you the card, but I'm not going to compensate for signing up late and extending you days, because I'm fair warning you here, we do have early action. So make sure you jump on that. Any questions, shoot me an email, chase.ghostpicksats@gmail.com. I will answer them as quickly as I can, but not before we get all the plays and the NASCAR stuff done for the day. And I believe that's it, guys. Yankees, run line, CC. I'm excited to watch it. Anything else, let me know. Good luck. God bless. And as always, grind on.